Hello, everyone. Sorry we're late. We are going to be continuing. Oh, I totally forgot to do something. Fuck. Look at me. I'm behind again, as always. There we go. Okay. We're gonna be continuing our voiceover. A Fate Stay Night. Hello, Retro. How are you doing? And hello, Yazi. We were on
We have a new
Haku.
angel.
Thank you for resub, Haku.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And we'll be continuing where we left off on the 11th day.
Fires. 11th month,
Fires.
the 11th day.
Yes.
No, I've been subscribed to Classic for 11 months.
You're right. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Is this a hallway? From this museum-like hallway, I guess the building is really big.
ちょっと見とれてる場合じゃないわよ。この城から出ても外は一面樹海なんだから急がないと朝になるわ。
Hey, this is no time to be fascinated. Even if we leave the castle, there's a big forest outside. If we don't hurry, it'll be morning.
A big forest? Then this place is really on a mountain? That forest a few hours drive away from Yama City?
そう。アインズベルンの隠し
Yeah.
子よ。
This is Eisenburn's castle, a secret castle.
この城から出た後、何時間
Once you get out of this
もかかって
castle,
歩かなくちゃなら
we'll
ない
have to spend a few hours getting out of the forest. It's night now, so we'll make our way out by the morning.
Tosaka runs down the hallway without hesitation. I guess she's heading to the back entrance. She snuck in through. Hi,
Hey,
Chloe. Hello. I knew it was night already, but how long was I captured for? I thought it was only half a day, but it might have been longer.
シローがイリアスフィールに囚われたのは朝方でしょう。それから半日が経過しています。
You were captured by a. Oh no.
What's that, Ilya?
You were captured by. Ilya?
Like an
I'm
E.
gonna go the full mile and. Eliasville. Okay. You were captured by Ilya this morning. It has been half a day since then.
日付は変わってしまいましたから。
The date has changed, so that means you have been captured for a day now. Wow, really? Sorry.
See, I'm ashamed.
いいえ、そのようなことはありません。
No, please do not be.
イリアス
You were safe. You were safe even though you had been captured by Ili.
シロー
For so long. That must be proof that your mind did not give in, even though your body was held captive.
That might be true.
ええ。イリアスフィールは少女
Yes.
に見えても
Ellie looks like a young girl, but she is the magus of
少
Eisenburn.
女に屈していたのなら
If you were to yield to her, you would not have been yourself.
私とてその可能性を考慮しなかったわけではあ
It's
りま
not like I did not consider that possibility. I came to this castle prepared to find you dead in the worst
せん。
case.
ここでシローと再会でき
So
た
I'm glad I'm able to see you again.
マスターが無事な姿を見せているの
Since my master is safe, I cannot lose
そういう
either.
わけにはいきません。
I feel the same way. I was so worried, wondering whether Saber was alright. Oh
ちょ
shit.
っとやる気あるのかっていうのよ。
Hey, are you really trying to escape?
もたもたしてると本気で
I'll go ahead if you're too slow.
Tosaka yells at us from the corner ahead. It's no time to be talking. Let's hurry, Saber. I run, urging Saber on as well. Every step brings unpleasantness and pain, as if boiling water is pouring into my veins. But I can run if I grit my teeth. Forcing my aching body to move, I follow Tosaka. Saber is running behind me as if escorting a sick person. She must be in pain. She's acting firm, but Saber's in no condition to move properly. Saber, if you're in pain... I stop myself from asking her if she needs a hand. If I said that, Saber would stubbornly try to run her on her own. I should just watch her for now. If Saber looks tired enough that she can't make excuses, I can carry her then. Saber is really troublesome. The stubborn girl won't rest unless I do something that forceful. And so, following Tosaka's lead, we reach the exit of the castle. This is the main entrance. Tosaka?
何当たり前のこと言ってるのよ。玄関っていうのはそういうものでしょ。入る時も出る時もここが一番手っ取り早いんだから。
Why are you saying something so obvious? This is what entrances are for, right? This is the fastest way if you want to get out or come in.
Tosaka runs down the stairs. Well, I'm in no position to complain. Saber and I descend from the stairs into the hall. I guess this is the lobby. So that must mean we'll be outside if we go through that large door at the end.
よし、ここまで来たら大丈夫。
Alright,
問題は森
we're doing well to have gotten this far. The
I
problem
came.
comes after we get into the forest.
まで出られるかな。
But it's night and all, so maybe we'll be able to get out to the main road under the
Hi,
darkness.
Obo. How are you?
イリアスフィールが戻ってきて、ジロがいないって
It'll be too late for
後の祭り。
Iliasville. When Iliasville comes back and finds out you're not here anymore.
あいつが帰ってくる頃には朝に
It'll be morning by the time she gets back. Hey, why the unsatisfied look on your face?
いかにも老けそうだけど。
You're okay? Well, hopefully we can make you better than okay today. No, it's nothing. It's just realizing again that you're a big shot.
変なところでおかしな確認。
You realize the weirdest things in the weirdest places.
Like, entering the enemy's base from the main entrance and the way she's acting so confidently.
まあいいわ。とにかく外に出ましょう。
Oh well, let's go outside. I remember the way back, so we won't get lost.
We head for the entrance. A long hall starts from the lobby, and a large door can be seen on the other, on the end. It's amazing. The hall is about 30 meters long. I think to myself that this place is really a castle. In the instant I start to walk. Uh-oh.
もう帰っちゃうの？せっかく来たのにさ。
Oh, you're going home already? That's too bad. After you came so far.
The voice of the girl who shouldn't be here echoes through the room with a faint laugh. I turn around instantly. Everybody stops. The instant I turn around and see the enemy, I understand that I will be killed if I turn my back on it again. I think that's you, Hime.
Iliasville.
Tosaka's voice is shaking. Across the hall, on the stairs we came down, is something that should not be there. It's strangely like the time before. Ilia is standing above us with Berserker standing behind her. Berserker's presence is overwhelming. As if I can feel the servant's strength now, I can understand how much of a monster he is. How absurd. He's not at a level Saber could match even in her normal condition. It probably wouldn't even be a fight. That thing is not something that can be beaten in battle. Defeating Berserker means eliminating it without fighting it. In other words, we should have avoided him if we didn't want to die.
こんばんは。あなたの方から来てくれて嬉しいわ。
Good evening. I'm happy you've come to see me, Rin.
Ilia's voice is cheerful. That smile is the same as it was 8 days ago. Innocent and merciless emotion that will kill any insects she catches. I understand now. We won't be able to get away. I can't stop Ilia no matter what I do. Even if I can get Ilia's attention, that doesn't mean everyone else can get away.
どうしたの？黙っていちゃつまらないわ。
What's wrong? It's boring if you don't talk. I'm giving you some time, so I think it would be best if you at least leave behind at will.
She giggles. But we don't have such composure. We'll run for the entrance if there's an opening. Even though we know there will be no such chance, we can only wait for it.
じゃあ、一つ聞いてあげる。
That's you again, Hime.
Okay, I was wondering.
That's you.
Then, let me ask you one thing.
But still, Tosaka takes a step towards Ilya.
Iliasfeel, I didn't feel you coming back. So were you actually hiding all this time?
That's right. I didn't go anywhere. I was just watching you make a fool of yourselves.
I see. Does that mean the one who went out was a fake?
Yes. I knew you people were coming, after all. I'm the master here, so I have to welcome the guests, right?
The giant figure suddenly disappears. I don't know if it jumped or just moved there. The berserker appears in the middle of the lobby with a whirlwind. We're done for now. If we retreat, we'll be slashed in half the instant we turn our backs. But we'll be killed as well if we stay like this. The only path left is to challenge that mass of death, knowing it'll be pointless.
Are you done talking now? Then, let's begin! Berserker!
The girl raises her hand as if performing some kind of a ritual, looks down at us and... was that...
I swear.
I think it's... Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's a memo.
I swear. I will not let anyone go today.
She declares with delight and murderous intent. Do it, Haku.
Right.
Light shines in Berserker's eyes. The servant that has obeyed Ilya up to now has his mind released and identifies us as enemies. A gritting sound. Tosaka? Tosaka grits her teeth hard as if regretting something. Oh shit.
Archer, can you hear me?
She murmurs in a quiet voice without turning around.
A little while is enough. Keep him busy by yourself.
She orders her servant to die. Archer does not answer.
Ridiculous. Are you insane, Rin? Archer is no match for Berserker by himself.
We'll run while you do that. Archer, buy us time until we escape.
Ignoring Saber, Tosaka continues her instructions. Her voice is cold, killing her emotions. Archer, who has been silent as if pondering something, quietly nods and...
That is a smart move. I will be able to escape if you escape first. Independent action is a specialty of archers after all.
Takes a step forward as if to protect Tosaka. Berserker does not move. Only Ilya's laughter can be heard from above.
Wow! I'm surprised! You're saying such an unknown servant is going to stop my Heracles? Wow! You have such a cute side to you, Rin!
Neither Tosaka nor Archer has the composure for a rebuttal. Tosaka and Archer know that fact better than anyone. Archer steps forward. He is empty-handed as usual. Tosaka is watching Archer's back. She must not have anything to say to him. Tosaka should know her command is unreasonable, because she told her servant to die so that we can escape.
Archer,
Tosaka starts to say something, but...
By the way, Rin, may I confirm one thing?
Archer interrupts her words in a cool voice, unsuited to the situation.
fine. What?
Tosaka looks at Archer with a downcast look, still looking at Berserker.
Yeah, waiting new time is fine, but you won't mind if I beat that thing, right?
Archer says something unexpected.
Archer?
Go work your cringe
Oh.
9 to 5.
Yeah, you don't need to hold that.
Josie,
I'll
thank you
be
for the raid.
gaming.
How was your stream? Prince Buddy raid, hell yeah! How was your stream? Thank you, thank you. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Welcome on in, everyone. We are currently voicing Fate Stay Night. If you don't know it, it's basically a visual novel about masters and servants in a magic world fighting to become the winner. It's the best way I can describe it.
Yuki.
Ooh, you're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. How was that? I love that game so much. It was good. Got some more progress. Final Fantasy VII. Alright, hell yeah! Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your community with me. Without further ado, we're gonna continue.
I'm a beating
You actually raised
Archer.
a good point that we're about to get to a really big fight.
I see. Then I should meet your expectations.
Archer moves forward. There are only 10 meters between him and Berserker. That thing should be able to close the distance in an instant.
You're underestimating me. Fine. Go on, Berserker. You can slash that stuck-up guy into pieces.
Elias speaks in a hysterical voice. Tosaka turns her back, not paying attention.
We'll be going. Getting outside means victory for us.
Tosaka starts to run, taking both Saber and my hands. Saber follows Tosaka without objection. I start to run into the entrance, leaving Archer behind. But from behind me,
Emiyashiro!
he stops me with his back to me. I turn around, letting go of Tosaka's hands. In the lobby, now far away, is the back of the man facing Berserker.
Understand, you are a maker, not a fighter.
Berserker charges. Archer stares at his enemy without backing off, still empty-handed.
Do not think about other things. There's only one thing you can do. To master that one thing.
Archer raises his hand. I don't know when he got it, but in his hand is that short sword.
Do not forget, what you must imagine is always that you yourself are the strongest. You do not need outside enemies. For you, the one you have to fight is none other than your own image.
The red back sinks. Berserker's attack rages. I start to run without seeing the clash of the two. Tosaka and Saber are already at the entrance. Thank you for the lurk, Josie, no worries. I run without turning around. The red back tells me to just go. We go down the long hallway and pass through the gate. Unbelievably, the place really is a castle. An old castle hidden deep in the forest. This whole place is surrounded by trees as far as the eye can see, and neither buildings nor sky can be seen in the distance.
This way. We'll reach the main road in about 3 hours. So run until then.
3 hours, huh? I honestly don't know if my body will last that long. The pain gets worse the more I move. The heat should go away if I rest, but we don't have time for that right now.
Yo, hurry up!
Tosaka sounds pressed as well. Tosaka's the one who gave Archer that order. She looks calm, but her mind is filled with regret. I know. We'll catch up right away, Saber. Let's hurry. And that was Saber.
Sorry, that
Yeah,
was
you're
me. Yes, let us hurry, Shido.
Answering a naughty, Saber starts to run as well. Making my way through the trees, I follow Tosaka. Saber is visibly breathing hard. I can't see in the darkness, but she must be in pain. I can't leave her alone any longer. Saber loses her balance. I grab her forcefully from the right beside her as she falls to the ground. That's it. You can't go on anymore, Saber.
What? What are you saying, Shido? I have experienced difficulties like this many times before. I am still able to run.
What are you saying? No matter how many times you've experienced it, pain always hurts. It's fine. So you can complain a bit. I pull out the arm I'm holding. It must be because Saber is light. I'm able to hold her up in my arms rather easily.
What are you doing, Shiro?
Just rest for now. I'll collapse first if you keep running with that expression.
How rude. Let me go. Do you think I will collapse from just this?
Saber struggles in my arms, but her opposition is too weak. The arms that try to push me away are too small and too weak. That makes me painfully realize how weak she's become. I never thought Saber would be unable to push away someone picking her up.
What are you thinking, Shiro? I will not allow such a thing I would not allow such a thing, even from my master.
Saber is struggling with a bright red face. Well, certainly. The position she's in right now must be embarrassing for a knight, but now isn't the time to worry about appearances. Don't lie. You can't be alright when you're so weak and can't even push me away. Just stay quiet for now. This is my order as a master. If you still won't listen, I'll have to use the command spell.
What? How unfair. There's no way I could allow such nonsense as using a command spell for something like this.
Then stay quiet. Tosaka will leave us behind if we don't hurry. Saber reluctantly falls silent, so she must have accepted it. That's fine for now. If she doesn't struggle, I'll be able to run while carrying her. My vision flashes on and off. Does my blood accelerate the more I run? Bearing the nausea in my throat, I run through the forest while gritting my teeth. I breathe wildly, but hide my pain as well as I can. There's only one reason to do so.
Shiro, please let me down. I will run myself.
Because if I look even a bit pained, she looks up at me uneasily. I can't stop here. Don't take me too lightly. I have no problems carrying just you. Compared to a broken stove, one girl is like air to me.
But...
Just be quiet, okay? You know the phrase give and take? You've helped me out until now, so it doesn't even out unless I do something like this. I have to return the debt now, or I can't have you protecting me tomorrow.
No, that is not true. But if you do this, I'll be the one in debt to you.
That's good. That means this will be the only time I have to do something so hard. I'm much more motivated now. I let a huge breath out and kick the ground. Tosaka is choosing to go through the narrow openings even though she knows I'm carrying Saber. It's fine because Saber is light, but following her takes all my effort. Hey, you'll bite your tongue if you talk. It'll help me out if you just stay quiet, so please stay still.
Yes, then I will obey your command, Master.
Saying so, Saber relaxes in my arms. It was hard to carry her before because she was unwilling, but it'll be a bit easier now. The problem now is whether Saber's body and my body will make it. How long have we been running? It feels like 30 minutes. It feels like 30 minutes and it feels like an hour. No, running isn't that bad. I haven't been training for nothing, and Saber is really light. But now... inside my body is messed up. I get dizzier the more I move, and I feel like throwing up. We're in a forest, so I would understand if I was bitten by a poisonous snake or something. Aku. I can't let this... This isn't pain that'll kill me. It's just that my chest feels heavy and I feel like throwing up. This is nothing compared to the warmth in my arms right now. Saber is closing her eyes as if asleep. She's not resting because she's relaxed. Her body is getting hotter by the minute. Even though it's winter, her body is sweating and she's hanging her head trying to hide her ragged breathing. Crap. This is really a repeat of that night. Saber collapsed from using all her energy after using her noble phantasm on Ryder. Saber hasn't healed a bit since that night. Was her ability to talk just now a brief spark before she disappears? I run trying to deny that. I don't care about my body. I make myself believe that something will be possible if I get home and keep running. I almost fall and stop myself from collapsing by leaning against a tree. I can taste blood. So this is the cause of my nausea. I didn't spill it on Saber since it was only a little bit, but I can still feel the cause of the nausea in my chest. Well, it's better than the worst possibility if I think about it. Saber would be mad at me for a different reason if I threw up the contents of my stomach. Actually, I bet Saber would seriously try to cut me in half if I did that. Yeah, that's funny. Imagining a funny thing gives me some strength. Alright, I'm done resting.
No, you're done pushing yourself, Shido.
Saber? She wasn't asleep? Saber speaks to my arms. What do you mean I'm done now?
You should escape by yourself, Shido. You cannot take me with you in your state.
What? That's not true! I just fell down. This is nothing. Hime?
Is it something? What are you saying with a pale face like a corpse?
Hey. Osaka, who was leading the way, is back here now for some reason.
Huh. It's your choice to bluff. But you should at least hide the blood near your mouth, even if we're in the dark forest. It's only natural for Saber to worry if you're in that state.
Good. Things are simpler if Rin is here.
I would think so. I know what Saber wants to say. We don't have time, so say it quickly, so even that idiot can understand it.
Saber nods.
Yes, Rin. I want you to leave me here. You will not be able to make it with me, and most of all, I will not last long.
I can't yell at her for saying such a ridiculous thing. I know well enough that Saber's condition is the worst thing. Saber won't last long. I vaguely knew that she wouldn't be able to make it until morning like this.
I see. So how about you, Shiro? Will you die with Saber here?
Of course not. I have no such intention. I won't let Saber disappear either. If she's going to disappear, I'll use the command spell and...
Okay, that's good enough. Then let's solve both problems at once. We'll save Saber, and I'll escape from the forest. That's our plan now.
Huh? My brain turns into tofu. Tosaka says the most difficult things so easily at times. Hold on, I really want to do that, but since we can't...
Come here. I'll say this, but I have no intention of letting Saber die like this either. Yes, I won't let your chance slip away. I'll have you fulfill your duty. You said it's okay, so you won't mind either, right, Saber?
Osaka looks at Saber with a meaningful expression. Saber does not answer, but merely looks downward awkwardly. They gonna fuck? They gonna fuck? No? Okay.
Not in
Damn.
this version.
Once we pass between the exceptionally tall trees, an unexpected sight appears before me. Ruin?
We should be able to hide here for a while. Archer found this as a place to hide on our way here.
They Falcon. The entire ground floor is taken over by trees. Thank you for the lurk, Obo. The only usable rooms are on the second floor, and this is the best of those. Miraculously, the windows are still intact. I don't know how, but I can see through the night sky from here.
It's pretty clean in here. Maybe someone was staying here until recently?
What kind of nerves does she have? Stepping over the rubble, Tosaka is dusting off the bed by the window. Wait, this is actually the sex scene. Hold on, I was just joking about them fucking.
Hero, this way. We have to lie Saber down. It's pretty tiring being held by someone.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there. I lay Saber down on the old bed.
How are you feeling, Saber? Can you still move okay?
Yes, since Shida carried me here, it seems I can still sustain my body.
I see. I guess there's only one problem left. It's been an hour. We should have a bit more time, even if Iliashville comes after us immediately. No, we may be able to hide here until morning if they have trouble finding us.
Oh, her mumbling reminds me. We were able to make it to this ruin. But what happened to Berserker and Archer? He remained at the castle to keep Berserker there. It's been over an hour or so. Archer should already have retreated from the castle as well. Tosaka, what happened to him? Tosaka doesn't answer. Just places her right hand on her chest as if holding something dear. That tells me of Archer's fate. Tosaka's command spell is on her right arm. The master and servant are connected. As Saber sensed my danger, if the master can sense the life and death of their servant, Tosaka, he...
Yeah, and I told him he just needed to buy us some time. He was arrogant to the very end.
Silence follows. The silence that seems to last forever is.
But I won't let it be meaningless. Since I've lost Archer, I'll get Berserker here.
Aborted by the sound of Tosaka punching her left hand with her right.
Morning is over. I believe in acting if I have time to worry. Since it's come this far, I'm going to make sure you're resolved as well.
Resolved? For what?
Resolved to beating Iliashville. Berserker, of course. We can't escape this forest with Saber, and it's going to take a long time, even if we were able to heal her. Ilia will catch up with catch us either way. Do you get it? For us to escape the forest with all three of us, we have to defeat Berserker. If we can't, we'll all share Archer's fate.
Berserker? That monster? Beat that whirlwind of death that nullifies every attack and destroys all it touches in a single blow? I can't even imagine that. Anything that fights him will die. Tosaka must know that as well. Is she saying we'll beat it in the spite of that? No, that's not right. What am I saying? Tosaka isn't saying we can beat it. She has no such false hopes. Oh, I see. That's right, we're not going to beat him to win. I should have realized that immediately. Our only option is to beat him. It's just that. if we don't want to die here, we have to beat that monster.
That's right. But it's not that hopeless. Even if it's Berserker, he should be wounded after fighting Archer. And I have all my reserve jewels. So if Saber recovers, I can come up with a few plans to beat him. Looking at it from the other side. Since Berserker is wounded right now, don't you think it's our best chance to beat Iliashville?
But is there a way to heal Saber? Won't it be hard to treat her in such a place like this?
No, the location doesn't matter for Saber's treatment. Saber is just weakened by the lack of magical energy. If we replenish her stocks, she should be able to use her abilities like before.
Tosaka's explanation makes me remember last night. Tosaka said that Saber's magical energy is almost depleted. So to replenish Saber's magical energy...
Look, if you want to save Saber, all you can do is to make her attack people and absorb their souls. Then there's only one answer. Use your command spell, Emiya-kun. You should be able to avoid the worst case scenario with that.
There are 2 command spells left. Have to use this. Make Saber attack people, and make her consume their souls to replenish her magical energy. We can't beat Berserker unless Saber is healed. We'll be beaten if we don't beat him. I sneak a glance at Saber who's lying down. As we are now, we'll only make Saber suffer. But that means... No. Tosaka, I'm still against making Saber attack people.
Yes, I agree with that this time.
Huh?
I would have given that proposal if this was another place. But we're in Iliashville's yard. There are no souls here. There may be someone other than Berserker or Iliashville in the castle. But going there to look is like going to die.
We need to escape outside if we want to make her consume souls. That's putting the cart before the horse. Tosaka nods. I'm glad that I don't have to make Saber attack people. But then, how can we replenish our magical energy? But what can we do, Tosaka? First of all, our problem is that I can't give Saber magical energy, right?
There is a way. Yesterday, it's the day before now, but I explained to you then. There's one more method other than the sharing magic to give magical energy to your servant. Back then, well, I didn't say anything because I didn't think it would end up like this.
Huh? I recall the conversation yesterday. She certainly did say...
Well, a path should have been formed at summoning, so there may be other measures.
Something like that. I remember something about there being another way since a path exists. Wait, did I say something wrong? Maybe I misheard her back then because I was shocked about making Saber attack people. Tosaka, is there a way?
Yes, there are 2 things we can do which I can support. We'll have to make the rough measure in the situation. Look, Saber's lacking magical energy because the path between you 2 is imperfect. To heal her, we need to correct that path.
It's the best if we can, but I don't know how. First of all, we had that problem since Saber was summoned. We wouldn't have been in this trouble if the line to supply her magical energy was established.
It's simple. We just need to reconnect the spiritual path. That's the only way to repair the path without breaking the contract or resummoning her. We need to transplant Shiro's magic circuit to Saber.
Transplant my magic circuit into Saber?
To renew the path between you 2, we need to transplant spiritually important organs. If servants and masters are borrowing the Holy Grail's power, we need to create an equally strong connection to create a path. To do this, we need to transplant the Master's magic circuit to the servant. We need to go that far to send Shiro's power to Saber.
They're gonna sex.
Sex.
Magic circuit.
They're gonna do the sex.
A mechanism match I needed so they can use the ode to activate mana. This is the core of Magi. And without this, one cannot create magical energy with this source of magic. It's more important that they're life for Magi. You can even call it the meaning of their existences.
It's too dangerous to transplant the servant circuit to the Master. They're ghostliners. They're heroic spirits at that. Their circuits only bring severe rejection response even when they're transplanted on dying people. Then the only option left is to transplant your circuit.
Is my circuit my penis?
I did see parentheses.
I'm quoting that.
Okay.
But that's the same as ripping the nerves out of your body. Then all the strain goes to
the one the organs are transplanted from. Ripping out nerves means the same thing as ripping off your fingers and arms. Oh, Chiro, you have a line, by the way.
Oh, that was me.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I thought it was asleep. Hold on, Rin. You mean sex? Because it's too much for classy.
Oh wait, that was my. Wait, no, that wasn't my line. Never mind.
But if you don't, you won't be able to survive. You should know that, Saber.
I take care as I gulp, so they won't hear it. I have to get my priorities straight. I have no time to hesitate if it's clear what needs to be done. Tosaka, will this work? Will the sex work?
I'll make it work. But making it work doesn't mean you'll be alright.
This is so weird now, though. Like, because if this is your first time reading this, you don't know the sex is coming, but since we know it's coming and it's not in this version, it's like, it's very strange.
I have no intention of failing, but Saber will take your magic circuit. If it succeeds, your sense of loss and pain would be so great that you'd wish it failed. If your magic circuit is taken away, it means...
My second nerve. The magic circuit will be taken out. This means removing the part of my nerves, damaging the spiritual's body integrity, and creating a fatal defect as a magus. You can never perfect something that is lacking. My hope of becoming complete will disappear here. Once Emiyashiro loses his foundation called the magic circuit, it will stay incomplete no matter what. I nod to myself. I see. Then it's much better to be able to save Saber. Alright, let's do it, Tosaka.
That was quick? Oh no, I don't mind that you're quick to make your decisions.
To make your decision, really.
No wonder everyone's so disappointed in him.
End stream.
Yume's pause made it
It
so
was,
much better.
It was very good.
Well played, Hime. That was so good. I had to mute because girl, you need credit for that. Oh my god.
Well done.
Thank you. But do you really know what this means?
I do. You told me, right?
There's no way you understand. Virgin?
The fuck?
Listen, I'm telling you to die as a magus to save Saber. So how can you not back without any obligations?
But I don't have any objections. I'm agreeing because it's the best plan you came up with. So, you should be more confident in your own plan, Tosaka. It's making me uneasy seeing you in such a panic. Saber can't fight Berserker unless we do this, right?
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
Right? And it's not like we made no sacrifices. We have to fight and win, since he bought this time for us. His back told me to go. I didn't like him, but he risked his life to protect Tosaka. Then I can't be chickening out here.
Okay, let's start.
Wait, I just realized how sad this is, because, like, if Archer is dead and I'm just fucking Tosaka and Saber together right now, and Archer's just fucking dead.
Both of you guys become necrophiliacs.
What the fuck?
Archer got cooked.
You just hear Dish backstabber, backstabber, backstabber.
Oh my god, that's a throwback.
Oh, okay, okay. Are you okay too, Saber? We're going to transplant my magic circuit into you.
I'm not ready for this. Yes, if that is your decision, Max.
Saber just laughing.
Your magic circuit isn't very big.
That's all you got?
Is your magic circuit in yet?
It's... Her voice is not...
Look, it's already bad. Just give it to her.
Jesus Christ. Her voice does not contain affirmation or denial.
Hold on, I just thought of something. Saber, how does it feel? Have you ever, like, had to sneeze but couldn't?
But her eyes look as if they're in regret.
They're in regret?
They just skip the whole scene? Oh wait, no, there's more. Wait, there's more. I guess Tosaka is going to prepare us for the transplant. I don't know how from the first place, so I have to leave it to Tosaka. I don't know how sex works.
I don't know how sex works, guys.
We'll start with Saber. Shiro, can you keep your magic circuit on and stand without getting disturbed?
Ovo just said, Archer, I'm fighting for my life. The others, is it in? That made me laugh so hard. Oh. I close my eyes and turn over to the artificial nerve in my body. It's artificial.
The art. Is that what we call it now?
I can turn the circuit on and off without a problem thanks to Tosaka, but... Oh god. Oh god. Wait! Oh wait! Can I show that?
Oh,
can I show that? Okay, I have it on this just in case something else shows, but they did censor it. What's happening? Did I download the wrong version of Fate?
That's interesting. When you put the circuit. Yeah, I know that looks.
We find out if it's the right one or not.
We're keeping it on my face chat for now. I'm sorry. I'll try to explain what happens. A red flower entangles itself with a white flower. I felt my Twitch career just flash before my eyes, by the way, when I saw that come up. Oh, thank God it's censored. Tosaka gets up on top of Saber, who cannot move. Wait. No, they're not. It's just...
We're actually reading.
If it gets too much, I will stop. Who cannot move and casually, bracely moves her fingers across Saber's slender body.
You have to censor it the classy way.
The classy way?
Yeah.
What's the classy way?
I don't know. I was hoping you would figure it out in the 2 seconds I give you.
Wait, we're back.
Does
we're back
she
to
look
normal.
like classy?
We're back to normal, maybe.
It'll be okay. Chat isn't snitches, right?
If it gets too much, I will skip.
Chat.
I will skip it. But for now, it's okay. I think. Wait, Tosaka, what are you going to do to Saber? Oh well.
I'm trying to get her to relax. The success rate is
This
going
is
to
porn.
drop unless Saber
It's
relaxes.
just porn. Classy wing sensor. Wait, I can get my wings out. Wait, hold on. That's a good idea.
If you keep talking about it, it will be.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Continue on.
Yeah, you're throwing off your groove.
Okay. My groove.
Yo!
And let's take your
I
clothes.
installed the non-H patch. Huh?
Accurate.
What?
Does Classy's wings being out mean he's excited?
Yes.
It's what
What's so
we
surprised
call a
about
window.
every little thing? We just need to take off part of your
Oh.
clothing, transplant of your magic circuit, and is an integration of your body and mind. So we have to make sure the maximum contact and reduce any
That's all that's
screaming.
happening. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Ko-
That's how I'm gonna explain. You know,
Kosaka
never
is
mind.
serious and calm.
Is that how you're gonna explain sex
The
next
only
time you
ones
have to
flustered
do
are
it?
Saber and I.
I need that magic circuit.
Wait, what? Say it, Chiro.
Hold on, Rick. I can do this myself.
Perfect.
Don't say that when it's painful just to raise your arm. Oh, Emiya-kun, could it be that you want to take your clothes off yourself as a duty of the master?
How do they make sex weird?
Oh.
You!
Spicy.
I stop myself before I call her an idiot. With the joke aside, that's something I'm not suited to do. I can't stay composed if I have to do such a thing. Sorry, I'll leave her to you. I'm getting cucked.
I'm getting stuck.
Good. So you can take your clothes off too, Shiro. Oh, you just need to take your top off. I'll kill you if you take your bottom off too.
I can't tell if she's serious or joking. Anyway, it seems I need to take off as much clothing as I can as I come into contact with Saber. Okay, I think this is okay.
But Shiro.
Shida, could you please turn your back for a while?
Oh, okay. Tell me when you're done. I turn around, take my shirt off, and fold it up. I fold the sleeves so I could put it in a drawer if I wanted to, and try to hide my nervousness.
Are you alright, Saber?
Yes, I feel much more relaxed, but...
I have to calm down. I try to suppress my fear while acknowledging how hard the transplant of the magic circuit is. Wait, no, what? How much loss and pain the process involves. Yes, my magic circuit is very hard. It's just a passing point. The thing I should be scared of is the fight against Berserker after this. Why am I thinking about that while this happens, bro?
Thinking about Berserker is what helps you with your magic
Apparently.
circuit.
Okay, Shiro.
Okay, I'm hovering my finger over the zoom in button. Okay, okay, that's okay to show. I suddenly forget to breathe! I've seen her skin before, but the Saber in bed right now is unlike any Saber I've seen. Okay, my wings are covering it. Doing a pretty good job. It's because of the weird tension. With myself aside, Saber's acting strangely too. Before she was acting normally, even when I saw her skin. I'll take my wings away.
This way, Shiro.
Yo?
Get on here and get on top of Saber.
It feels like I'm moving a borrowed body.
Oh.
I'm walking to the bed, but stepping on the rubble doesn't feel realistic.
Saber, I'll take it until you two sympathize. I'll have you do it after, but make sure you not to take too much. The less you take, the less burden there'll be on Shiro.
Hello, Redwire.
Understood. Please, go ahead, Rin.
Their conversation doesn't come into my head. Take what? I have my hands full on steadying my breath. We get even closer. We're so close that our skin is almost touching. I feel her weak breath. I support myself with my arms, and my body is too close to her. I think that's you in your head, Chiro.
Oh. Change preparation.
Wait, I think that's Rin, actually.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
same.
I
Change preparation. Subtraction. Trans. Union commence.
Her spell starts. I shake off useless
Novel.
thoughts and clear my mind so I can sympathize with Saber. Fuck this game.
This game is ruthless.
Someone clip that, please. Oh god.
Go on.
I'm dying too.
Okay.
She's stuttering on small.
It's just that small. Redwire, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Haven.
I know.
Her worst nightmare. It's small.
You know what? You said it once.
Is it in yet?
I think that's still Rin, actually.
Oh. Do I say all
Yeah,
of
go
this?
for it.
Yeah.
Small, 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 small. Tourist route open.
The only thing I can see is Saber's face. She's already in meditation. Oh, maybe it is Saber. Wait, maybe I'm fucking stupid. I can't keep my eyes open forever. Close my eyes reluctantly. Fuck. Okay, I guess it's Saber. Go for it. Go for it. Too.
Large. 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 Narrow Port Road. Goes in succession.
My senses are becoming vague. The sense of floating that I feel every night when I constructed the magic circuit every night. You feel this? You feel this every night? The feeling of my mind escaping my body. That's post-nut clarity. It's post-nut clarity. It's, bro, this fucking game is
clarity.
But it goes in the opposite direction this time. Wait, what?
Wait, hold on.
You're not being
It
flung
usually
you're
goes
being
out my
flung in.
back. But my mind is escaping out my chest right now.
I just spit out my water.
I didn't think this game this like.
It came out of my nose.
Oh no!
I need water. Hold on. I didn't expect this part to be so like
Oh my god.
comedic. Okay. The 5 senses are functions of the body. My sense of hearing should go away since I'm out of my body. But my ears are hearing Saber's breathing sharper than before. The gentle breathing is starting to become lively. The few seconds are the sound of rapidly beating heart. Just a few seconds ago was small, small, small. Now it's large, large, large. I guess Shiro was a grower. Yes.
Shiro's a grower.
The sound of blood flowing through the veins. I slip out the shell called Emi as Shiro and slide into her body. I don't like this. There's like a fetish for this, right?
This is all
My
spiritual.
mind sinks even deeper. I converge, swirl, shrink,
Yeah.
and become as a strong crystal to enter her. The beat, warmth, breath. I touch her mind, not her body.
Yeah, it's all spiritual. Like I said, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna mind fuck you.
Fun tag.
Alright, cheers. Cheers, say the word.
Poggers.
Sorry, I was
You're
quoting
okay.
you.
It's called using your hands.
Oh.
Keeps getting weirder, I agree.
Sheeta.
A voice like a bell.
Oh.
I answer the voice. My mind completely breaks away from my body. Staying alive. My senses completely transform. I have no arms, legs, or self. I run naked.
Yeah, goes my clarity,
The fucking writing in this game. It feels like I'm running back in time. It rather feels like I'm being left behind.
Oh my god.
Oh, I nutted. It accelerates.
Guys, can you confirm if this is what post-nut clarity is like?
Yeah, this is actually what it's like. It's a good
This is on.
You have no arms or legs.
body.
You're sort of running. but
Order
you're
of
not.
law. I become a dart and penetrate the numerous barriers between boundaries of individual. Sparks fly from the
Oh my
circuit.
god.
The sensation of reaching the speed of light freezes me. You know, when I say oh my god, I'm naked.
Now that's a nut.
Post that clarity. This is actually what it feels like. This is where I am. It's as if, it's as if passing by a human life in a second. This game got way too like spiritual and like I drank alcohol before stream and like I'm not
ready.
I wasn't ready for
We need
this.
another
I wasn't
drink
ready
here.
for this.
I regret some decisions.
The concentrated life is heavy and therefore cruel. No matter how the life is, it passes by in an instant. It's unbearable to stare at it direct on. Therefore, my emotion is how do you say that word? Does anyone know how? Can anyone help me out here?
And if these died,
Yeah, in freezes.
it freezes.
This is what it's like to go on a
Yeah.
journey with only the mind. I realized when excellent insurance the weight called on my body was. Maybe this should inspire the next fanfic. Oh god. Visualization of foundation of magic. Digitalization of human. Several hundred organs are connected using several billion connections. The infinite complex pattern is a highway made of simple repetitions. The distant future is that eventually is. It's like a vehicle going through an illuminated city without any life. Here, the present time passes by at light speed. Shiro got very high before this happened, I guess. What the fuck is happening? Eternity in an instant.
I mean, like, isn't he a mind-fucking
I guess so. I passed through the final boundary. Beyond this is inside her. I will see the magic circuit owned by the existence called Arteria.
Wait, she has one too?
The fuck is this game? The change is extreme. The fast world filled with light is cut off in an instant. It's dark and heavy here. Pressure compressed my outline. The air is too dense and it feels as if I'm underwater. My body is slowly sinking, accompanied by pain, as if squashed by a strong force. The path is deep and I can't see the bottom. It feels as if I'm falling through the massive darkness into an even denser darkness. The fact that I instantly went past thousands of miles feels like a lie. Damn, Saber. I don't think you're a virgin if you're this deep. I'm gonna stop. Now I'm suffering for an eternity to go a mile. I feel no hope nor light ahead. Is this really Saber's magic circuit? It's greatly different from mine. They say the shape of the magic circuit and the number of paths are different for each person, but this is different. It's not about scale or ability. It seems Saber's magic circuit is fundamentally different from that of a magus. I mean, will you ever make me say anything?
Pass through my body at the speed of light, Classy. Yeah.
The path rumbles. I mean, according to lore, she isn't, but only as a man.
What is the
I
shape?
don't know. Each time my small self is
Tunnel.
Vagina.
My small self is almost
Yep.
crushed. I don't know what kind of magic circuit Saber has, but I know that the symbolizing spell is working. So this is the inside of a vagina, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't a failure. This place is dark and heavy, unlike Saber, but this isn't an impure place. It's so full of life. Oh. The flowing air is... Yeah, I get it. The flowing air is blood, and also a swirl of magical energy. I realize that I've forgotten to breathe. And maybe because there's no need to. The sinking is painful, but not life-threatening. I look up at the darkness as I fell through. It feels like it's a distance I can't go back. First of all, I can't... excuse me. I can't see anywhere in this darkness. Even a slow fall seems infinite. The weight of the air changes. The speed of descent decreases even more. I narrow my eyes at the brightness of the darkness. That doesn't make sense, but okay. There is an end to this infinite path. I feel Saber's warmth and breath. That's the final destination. I reach for the source of Saber's magic circuit, the mental world at her center. But the scenery is beyond my understanding. The core of a star. The embodiment of fire that breathes deep underground is here. So, like, did the age versions get a sex scene and then we just get, like, a mindfuck experience here that you don't get in the hentai version? Like,
Yeah.
this is
I think
Evangelion,
so,
I don't know
yeah.
what's happening right now. The-
So the first part was like the entrance to the vagina, and now we're getting to the gruesome truth of virgins.
yeah. The red
Yeah.
surface of the lake is... Oh, sorry, keep going, Haku.
No, you're fine.
The red surface of the lake is swirling, but stays silent without splashing around. A huge shadow is in the bottom of the lake.
The journey of seamen.
The eye of... God. The eye of fire perceives the small intruder. A foreign body is still a foreign body, even if its master is allowed inside. In this core, my mind is only a piece of trash that disturbs its function, or a piece of wood to light the fire. I swallow my breath I do not need. I stare at the full scenery. This is Saber's magic circuit. Her heart that exceeds human and is fundamentally different from ours, which is imagined from lines and circuits. This place is a reactor core. If a Magus's body is a machine which creates magical energy, this place is a factory which creates magical energy. But the core isn't active. The starting key to make the core turn, the source of energy to provide the first turn, is not there. There is such a great amount of magical energy in an enormous magical core, but there isn't enough magical energy to activate the core. It rises to the surface. The stalled sea of gasoline. No matter how much undiluted magical energy there is, it's meaningless without a fire to burn it. It doesn't matter how small the fire is, the core will resume activity once the path to send magical energy is connected. For that, a thing transcending human knowledge awakens. It's Evangelion. It literally is. What the fuck? Many paths running across the lake swirl up. How much you want to bet that the writer was told to write about sex, but what is going on my screen? But didn't know what it felt like, so he said, fuck it, I'm gonna make shit up. Yeah, probably. The red atmosphere shoots up and becomes pillars. Or this is how the inside... Or is this how it is inside a thundercloud? Yo, it's Chiro? Saber was a dragon the whole time? The raging sound of waves is so huge that I already can't perceive them with my hearing. Just like how something was so huge it cannot be seen. Its roar is just like silence. Thank you for the parade, Double. How you doing? The thing appears from within the blazing core, is an embodiment of all threats to mankind. I don't remember this in Fate. This is becoming weird, bro. It has been said, the king is a red dragon symbolizing Britain. The child of the sacred star carrying phantasmal blood in the human body. Saber's literally a dragon! Chiru, I picked the best role for you. I didn't even know. Dragon. The symbol, fear, and king of the numerous phantasmal beasts. Appearing sometimes as an evil and sometimes as a god. The highest of all beings. That is what is in that is what is in Saber's unconsciousness. There we go. It is an absurd true nature that is appropriate for the best servant. The cauldron is opened. The too brutal fang fills my vision. Resistance is meaningless. A mere human cannot defend against it. A mere human's intelligence cannot think of running away. Ah. It must have been that hungry. With bloodshot eyes, it bites down on food that is small as dust and... Oh. Eradicates all words. Why is the text red? Come to think of it. Why isn't food on the table alive? It doesn't even need to be said. It cannot bear if it's alive. We know that food is better fresh, but it's still dead because it's too cruel to keep it alive. In short, despite appearances, edible meat preserves the dignity of life. Scream and rage boil up. I forget who I am and roar like a beast. I appeal my pain. Hatred builds up. I resist with bare sensation. As I'm bidden on, I beg for mercy like a sinner being crucified. This is getting too intense for my brain.
Ah, I see. So it's Shiro who gets penetrated.
Fuck. My senses vanished. What the hell is even happening? I don't know. This turned into like a normal game and now it's like just fucking with my mind. I drop all goals and meanings. Keeping sanity here is distance as a time of creation. End of Evangelion comparisons are valid. I just watched the end of Evangelion the other day. That's why I made that comparison. This is literally, yeah. Excessively powerful pain and pressure. And the instant I can only perceive this creature as a monster. And then I nut. I recall her figure. Hang your head believing that I can withstand this hell. I recall the meaning of this pain. I exhilarate the significance of this anguish. I fully realize why I came to this place. I just realized this is actually like a good if you think about it, this is post-nut clarity. You get that first start, and then you get the disgusting feeling, and then you get this feeling of clear, right? Right, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. I breathe out and stop resisting. The one I should fight against is not the dragon's fangs, but the pain within me. I didn't come here to get away from this pain. I'm here to save her from the pain, and to answer the trust she kept many times. Thus, as I cannot fight, I'm here to give her the best answer I can give. There's no pain I can describe anymore. I'm not reaching out to my destroyed senses. I stay quiet as if I'm asleep and sharpen my senses. Eternity is an instant here. If that is the case, I can stay conscious. If I can withstand the pain even for an instant. Alright then. I have no fear. I shall dedicate this pain to you, the one who is fighting. Pain disappears in an instant. The red dragon is gone and my consciousness rises. Did it grow light because I lost some of it? As if returning to the surface, I get away from the core against my will. Wait. I have to check something before that. Oh. How warm. The core is burning golden with a low sound. The delicate magic circuit is glowing with all the colors of the rainbow, restarting the circulation. The fire has been lit. Even though I may be an amateur magus, I was able to fulfill my role as her master. I surrender my body to the soaring wind. I catch a glimpse of the distant memory. A figure holding a sword and the figure dancing in the field. Which did I find familiar? I feel the sun on my eyelids open. I feel the sun on my eyelids and open my eyes slowly. I check my body with my dizzy mind. My limbs are still here and I don't feel any wound on my body. Maybe the pain went away when I endured it. My mental wound that could have been a trauma is healed as well.
Shiro.
Is that Shiro? Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Well, that was
She'll be back. She's
okay,
almost done.
Nice.
Do we want to explain like what the fuck just happened? Because I feel like we need to talk.
So
about
you
that.
got eaten by a dragon.
Why? But like,
This is what
That's what happens when you have the Twitch friendly version.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
If
Instead
it
of-
helps, this happens in the anime
Does it?
too.
I feel
Yeah.
like that'd be so weird to
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
I don't remember this.
You didn't watch the Fate Stay Night version. You probably watched Unlimited Blade Works or something. But...
No, I
Yeah.
watched all of
So
them. I just don't remember this.
So this right here is like the precursor to who Saber is effectively what that imagery was for.
Okay.
Go back.
I mean, her last name is Pendragon.
Cheers a dragon. We
Yeah.
just found that out.
Yep.
Wow.
How did
lore
you just
revealed?
find that out?
I mean, Saber's
Guys,
a
did you
dragon.
know that Saber's a dragon?
Because Saber's the dragon.
I know. I was just making a joke. Anyways. Sheeta.
I hear a weak voice from under me. The feeling of her soft skin instantly makes me realize who she is and what we're doing. Oh! Saber's lying.
What are we doing, Step Senpai?
Saber is lying on the bed with an untidy blouse, and Tosaka's curled up asleep. Tosaka's alright, but Saber has been under me dressed like this. Good morning, Saber. No, she's Arthur. Arthur's last name is Pendragon.
Yes. Good morning, Shiro.
An awkward greeting. Saber slowly gets up and fixes her blouse. Crap, we're conscious of each other and can't look at each other in the eyes. You can get up now?
Yes, I'm able to receive your supply of magic energy now.
It seems Saber's back to normal. The frailness when I carried her here is gone now. That's good. So, the transplant of magic circuit succeeded, huh?
Yes. So, can you put your clothes back on, Shiro? For some reason, it's hard to talk to you when you're like this.
I look down at myself. Oh, I see. You're right. I quickly reach for my extremely folded up clothes. Tosaka folded up my clothes. No, I'm the one who did it. Why did I fold it up this much?
That post-nut clarity.
Oh, I vividly recall the ritual last night.
Here with his dick out. We just sat here with his dick
Like,
out.
oh, my dick.
Oh shit, my dick!
It's...
How did that get out while I was laying on top of you, Saber?
no.
Oh no!
Whoops.
I sympathize with Saber and transplanted my magic circuit deep inside her. It looks like Saber's back to normal, but what about me? Tosaka said that my body and mind would not be able to handle losing the magic circuit. But there's no big damage, nor do I feel any big sense of loss. Small, large.
Large.
I'm a bit scared, but I check my magic circuit. I dread looking at how much of it is missing, but the fight against Berserk is waiting. I have to know the condition I'm in. Wait, why do you need to check your dick for Berserker?
Wait, you lose your dick if you
Yeah,
oh
I'm
no.
genderless.
Yeah, you know when the dragon
Yeah, I
chomped
chopped
on
his
him?
big pee off.
Oh god.
Huh?
Oh my
Weird. The magic circuit is a bit dull, but I don't see any damage. It was bitten to pieces, but my magic circuit is still there. I guess there's nothing wrong with it for me to use the string. Oh. I see. The magic circuits I rarely use probably were taken away. I only activate 1 to 4 circuits for strengthening. I can't use any large-scale spells, so I've never fully activated all my circuits. Oh, cheer, you haven't make me say anything.
So she was lying.
I need you.
So
Is that me?
In my chat, you haven't make me say anything. You can see it.
Oh no.
Hey, so Archer was onto something.
I guess.
What does
You gotta
it
say you transplanted your magic circuit deep inside me, and you didn't even buy me dinner first.
You transplanted your magic circuit. It's dusk.
He's
What's
like,
that
"Mom."
kid dusky?
He's like, Mom,
He's
what
like-
did I walk it on?
Yeah, he's like, Mom, what are you doing? He's concerned for your safety. I'm sorry, Dusk. You transplanted your magic circuit deep inside me, and you didn't even buy me dinner first?
You guys dick bitten? No, he didn't, but we're memeing like he did.
And then his dick fell off.
It seems the magic circuit transplanted into Saber were those circuits I
Writhing on
reduced.
the ground.
Shida.
I can still use the strengthening spell just fine. But my body's fatigue and dullness as if I'm in water because my full ability has degenerated.
What is it? The mind is willing, but the
Yeah.
body is weak and squishy.
In its place, I feel that I'm connected deep down to something important. I can't clearly tell where, but there's a weak link between Saber and I. I've obtained something big and warm in place of my lost circuits.
I am sorry, Shida.
I hear Saber's apologetic voice from behind me.
I have tried my best to take the minimal amount of your circuits. But that minimal amount was too much to take from any person, and I have left a scar on you. I cannot even think of how to apologize to you. This is a mistake on my part. Well, not... If I was not so useless, you would not...
That's not true. You don't have to apologize. First of all, this was caused because I couldn't supply you with magical energy. But it's settled now. I can supply you with magical energy now. Yes. I can proudly say that I'm Saber's master.
But, Shida...
You don't have to worry about my magic circuit. It's something I don't use anyway. I actually feel better now than when I had it. Wait! Saber doesn't look happy. I don't know what to say now. Saber's healed, and I survived in spite of losing my magic circuit. Saber's magic circuit, in the dream of light and wind, in Saber's youthful days. And on top of that, we spent the night dressed like that. Calm down, calm down. That was a ritual for us to survive. I have to calm down. I may make a mistake in the oncoming fight like this. I think that's Rin waking up. Her breath pauses and she lets out a voice.
Oh shoot, I was
sorry.
muted. I said...
Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, I already did it again.
It seems Tosaka woke up.
Good morning, Rin.
Yo! Morning, Tosaka. Her hair moves and she raises her head. Tosaka's not a morning person, so she's like a different person right now. Thanks, Tosaka. It succeeded.
Yes, my magical energy is replenished. Bushido is...
No, I only lost about 3/10 of it. So it's fine, I should be alright.
I literally thought he's like, I only lasted 3/10 of it.
3/10? I minimized how much I took, but I still took 3/10? How greedy of
all I
me.
got in?
You are a dragon.
Small, 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 small.
Large, 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 large.
Don't lie to him, Hime.
Greedy, huh? I knew you were hungry, but I wish you would have shown some manners.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I should have taken you out to dinner.
The awkward mood disappears as Tosaka joined in. Now we're really back to normal.
Then, let's go.
Tosaka yawns once and stands up. The battle is near. Berserker and Iliasville are waiting on the other side of the silent forest. We'll lose many significant things we exchanged last night unless we break through that hurricane of death. The connection with Saber created in my heart. To protect it, we had to defeat the strongest enemy. Interlude.
Lude.
In the battle between the two ends, they killed and exterminated each other with all their might, and it ended with the annihilation of the Red Knight.
No dish.
The gorgeous hall is completely transformed. The floor is cracked in numerous places. Many walls have been knocked down. The stairs are collapsed and the smashed marble has scattered in the wind. The space has been completely destroyed, leaving no trace of its former beauty. You could say it was also destroyed. It has also destroyed time, because the remains of destruction hide what the place looked like just 2 hours ago. In the middle of the destruction stands a suitable sculpture. It stands over 2 meters tall, looking like a figure of a man carved out of a large stone. It does not even need to be said. It is Iliasville's servant, Berserker. The giant does not move. His body is dyed in red and filled with holes. There is no place in the giant's body that is not wounded. First, both his legs are almost melted. Second, there is the mark of a cut on his neck. Third, his arm is barely hanging from his elbow. Fourth, he is slashed from his shoulder to his groin. Fifth, a large amount of blood is gushing out from his chest. Sixth, his internal organs can be seen at his stomach. Berserker does not move. It is only natural. It is a corpse, no matter how one looks at it. You roar, by the way. Was that a roar?
Yeah, that was right.
The battle itself has ended much earlier. But Berserker's master has forgone to act, as this result is too surprising and unexpected. She has to pursue her prey, but she is only looking at the scene in astonishment.
I can't believe it. Who was he?
She murmurs angrily. The battle that took place here was nothing but humiliation for her. Her servant is the most powerful. There should only be 1 or 2 servants able to match Hercules, the most famous of all the heroic spirits. But Hercules, yeah. But Archer, a heroic spirit of unknown identity, has defeated him. That Red Knight has matched Berserkers equally and succeeded in killing Berserker, something no one has been able to do. Such actions cannot be forgiven. For her, this is like being stabbed in the heart by a bug on the roadside. The pride of a girl who considers herself the strongest cannot allow her to be cornered by someone who should be stepped on, begging for sympathy. Did she ever make me say anything in my chat by Obo? Dish.
Dishy.
Dish here. Dish might not be here, Obo.
He should be here.
I need you to say this.
Yeah, Obo requested it with points.
Berserker, you have taught well, but I will not give in. I just hope Ren isn't doing something good with Saber.
Jesus Christ, Obo. Amumu?
Jeez, that pisses me off! Getting defeated 6 times? You weren't going easy on him, were you?
The sculpture does not answer. It might be unable to afford an answer, or perhaps it sees no need for one. Berserker just stands there and devotes himself to healing his wounds. The battle was too strange for him as well. His noble phantasm nullifies any attack. No attack can affect his body unless it's of the highest grade, so he rarely takes wounds. In the Age of Gods, no one could scratch him after he accomplishes great deeds. But still, 6 times. Archer delivered a fatal blow 6 times. It does not even need to be said that every one of the attacks was different, by a different method. Even the greatest attacks cannot be effective on Berserker twice. If one seeks strangeness, this is the strange part. If Archer is a hero with such varied abilities, his true identity should have been clear. But his true identity still remained unknown, even after his body was pulverized. What was really surprising was his way of being, contradicting to that of a servant. A dim light grows in Berserker's eyes. If he had been summoned as a normal servant, he would have grieved that this is battle to serve better. No matter who he was, Archer was a rare great enemy. If he had not been mad, he could have matched sword techniques with Archer to his heart's content and passed a satisfying time.
I won't forgive them. I will never forgive them. How could they insult me so?
His master's voice echoes. With that, the small light of rationality vanishes. He is only a berserker now. His role is to defeat his opponents and to crush them as his master pleases.
Have you healed? Berserker!
He does not even need to answer. Wounds that are not fatal will be fully healed within a few minutes. But restoring everything would take 3 days. Or restoring everything will take 3 days.
I can't wait that long. It's fine. We're going to kill them right now.
The giant silently objects. It is his instinct. Berserker has an intuition like Saber when it comes to fighting. The enemies can certainly be mowed away easily, but it'll be a different story if Servant Saber has recovered enough to use her noble phantasm. Berserker will not yield to a mere holy sword, but there is a small chance. His instinct tells him that if he is to fight that servant, he should engage in her in perfect condition.
What? 5 should be enough, right? They're no match for you, even without the God Hand. Or what? Are you going to let them go after they made fun of me so much? Right. I won't let anyone escape my forest. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll give you Rin and Saber. Oh no!
Just skip that word.
Kill them. Or beat them. You can do whatever you want with them.
The girl jumps down from the stairs.
She's a little girl, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, technically.
No, but like physically, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think she's 18?
Yeah, they made her 18 so that her route was less icky.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, she's 18. I don't think she has a route.
She walks.
She was intended
Yeah.
to.
It's okay.
Sorry.
She walks to the exit without care for the bloody berserker. In that moment, the girl stops once as if remembering something.
Then, let's start the hunt, Berserker. But you can't kill Saber's master quickly, okay? I'm going to kill Shiro in the worst way possible.
Smiling, the girl leaves the castle. The sun should come up soon. The forest is like her yard. No matter where her prey are hiding, it should be no problem for her to find them. As her targets, they only have a few minutes of life remaining. Ooh. Guys ready to die?
My honey bunny.
Poor Archer. So, I don't know why, but I was forced to leave the ruin. Tosaka pushed me out saying the girls have adjustments afterward. Changing and all that. Damn, what is she saying? Guys have a lot of stuff too. I grumble, leaning against the wall. It sounds like an excuse because it is. Remembering, I frankly shake off the my worldly desires. I have to forget about it for now. I won't survive if I'm submerged in memories of Saber. And more than anything, it's impolite to Saber. After all, I made a contract with Saber to save her. So I shouldn't have any other emotions for Saber. I'm a big liar. I can't deceive myself with excuses like that. I can't forget the spectacle I saw inside Saber. But I have to forget about it for now. Jesus, no time to be worried about such things. What we should be worrying about right now is how to take on Berserker. That's right. I have to do whatever I can. He told me that at the very end. I remember Archer's back. I could never like him, but all of his words have stuck in my head. I stare at a tree branch. There are only a few things I can do. Even if it isn't much right now, I can only do them to the best of my abilities. I pluck a handy branch, and I also find a few more branches that are straight.
Hero, we're done. So come in.
I hear Tosaka's voice. I return to the ruin carrying the branches I found. Well, the only other problem is whether I'm able to act normally after seeing into Saber's heart even for a moment.
I'm back, I'm back. This way, Shida. Rin has something to tell you.
I guess such worries were only on my part. Saber's acting resolutely as always. She must have completely accepted the incident, unlike me. Yeah, I'll go right away. Damn, I won't lose. It's stupid to be the only one blushing, so I'll try my best to act calm.
You're finally here. Then I'll start the strategy meeting. But we don't have the time to argue. There are only a few ways to defeat Berserker, so you can listen to my side first.
Saber and I nod.
The plan is pretty simple. We won't be a match with ordinary tactics. We need to execute a surprise attack to win. And if we do that, the absolute requirement is that we kill him in one blow, and don't let him counterattack.
I feel the same way. Even if I do exchange blows with Berserker, I will not be able to deliver a fatal wound. If we are to defeat him, we should do it outside of the battle.
Outside of the battle? You mean we'll attack Berserker before he notices us? Well, you're right that it's reckless to fight him straight on. But that plan is even more reckless. He's not the type that'll allow us to take him by surprise.
Yeah, we won't make any optimistic plans to assume that we can get near Berserker without being noticed. They have Iliashvel. She'll send Shiro and Saber. Yeah, that was me, right? Yeah, okay. I was so confused. She'll send Shiro and Saber's presence easily. I'm fine since I can hide my presence. Suckers.
I don't know how it works, but Ilia can feel Saber in my presence, huh? If Tosaka's the only one who can hide, then... Don't tell me you're gonna be the one doing the surprise attack.
Of course. You're the one she's after the most, and I'm the best suited for the role. Leave it to me to slash Berserker from behind.
You say so, but Berserker can't be thought off guard.
Of course not. That's why I'm going to have Saber create an opening. Saber, how much have you recovered?
Normal battle should not be a problem. But I should avoid using my noble phantasm. With the amount of magical energy I have now, I will no longer be able to maintain my body the instant I use the noble phantasm. Even if I do use it, it will not be full force, so I do not think I will be able to defeat Berserker.
Yeah, that's more than enough. I'll have you fight Berserker. Shiro as well, of course. And I'll watch while hiding. I'm the only extra for Iliashvel, so I think she'll assume I run away and I'm not here.
Okay, well, I think that's possible, but...
If the probability is low, raise it. You seem to be on good terms with Iliashvel, so you may be able to trick her.
Osaka looks at me meaningfully. I have some objections, but I'll take that. Elia would believe me if I told her you ran away, but I don't think she would doubt anyone.
But there is still a problem. I am fine fighting Berserker, but I cannot have Shido do the same. Shido cannot stand Berserker's attacks.
I'm not telling Shiro to go hand to hand against Berserker. Shiro will support you from the back. It's going to be difficult for Saber to fight Berserker alone, so help her when she's in trouble.
Ridiculous. Shido does not excel in magic like you do. Sorry, my mouth is full.
Okay.
How would be able to support me?
I will think of a
Basically,
way.
what you two are saying is I'm fucking useless. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Dude, I need you for sex and that's it.
But, well, there won't really be any room for a master to interfere against Berserker. Even I wouldn't be much help if I did something. But we don't have enough to spare to let anyone stay idle. I know Saber is done for if Shiro dies, but I'll still have him do this. After all, this battle is a gamble from the very beginning.
Hello, Doom. Thank you for the holy water in the posture check. How are you doing?
That is true.
Saber grows silent with a troubled face. As Tosako is silent too, she must know she's saying something unreasonable. The two's concern is only natural. Then, that night I met Saber. When we were attacked by a Berserker, I could only use my body to defend her. There's a high probability that would happen again, so I should stay away from the battlefield. But I would have no intention of even doing that even if she didn't tell me to be there. I know. I'll do something to back her up.
Huh?
I could just vibe with y'all. Hell yeah. Oh, were my words that surprising? I just have to support her from a distance, right? Then, I think I'll be able to do something. Saying that, I hold up the branch I just collected. The length is perfect. The flexibility is good as well. This is the first time I've done this kind of strengthening. But I don't think there's any flaw in the principle. The point is, I just need to keep reinforcing it until it becomes a real one. For this, I have the reference since he had one too. I feel like he's talking about a dick here, but he's not. On top of that, magical energy has been flowing in my body for a while now. I just have to repeat the usual process now. Analyze the basic structure and modify it. I analyze the composition materials and reinforce them. But that's not enough if the original's a branch, and the finished project is his bow. I have to imagine it from the concept of creation. Thank you for coming, dude. If I aim to get it close enough to the real one, I have to formulate every hypothesis at least in my head. I open my eyes. The branch is shaped right, but man, it's not even close. It's ugly and crooked. But I know it'll work as a bow. I just have to make the arrows in the same way.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself, don't talk about your dick like that. It's ugly and crooked.
Shida, that was...
Yeah, I think I got the hang of it after the thing with Shinji. You said so too, that I shouldn't strain myself too much.
I see. Well, it's good that we have a way to attack. So it's enough for now. Going back to the original topic. I will have you two fight Berserker. I'll get on top of a tree beforehand and watch from above. I wish I could stop talking so I
I'm
can
sorry.
eat. When Saber creates an opening in Berserker's defense, I'll skewer Berserker from above using all my reserve jewels. It's a simple plan.
Tosaka's expression asks her questions.
Jules, is that your magic? But a normal magic will not harm Berserker. We need a full purity attack to it.
I know. So in other words, we need an attack with an A rating, right?
Saying that, Tosaka takes a jewel out of her pocket.
What is that jewel?
This is like my savings that I've been building up since I was small. One of these can instantly generate an A rank great magic. I had 10, and I used one on you.
I see. If it is the magic from that time, Berserker will certainly not be able to block it. He does not have the magic resistance like I do. Even if it is magic, A rank will penetrate him without any problems.
That's right. I thought about using it in small amounts, but I can't be saying things like that now. I'll give Berserker 2 or 3 of these.
Tosaka sticks out her chest in
shit.
confidence. But... Hey, aren't you being a bit stingy?
I feel the same way. I should not be saying this, but I believe you should be generous enough to at least use half of these.
What? It's my business, right? Do you guys know how hard it was to save this much?
Saber and I protest silently. Tosaka's life depends on this as well, so it won't be funny if she gets stingy and we end up failing because of it.
Stingy.
Fine, I'll use half of them, okay? Come on, I just
Oh,
want-
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay.
Sorry, Himi.
I was chewing. Come on, I just wanted to say that. I get what you guys are saying too. Anyway, that's the plan. Now we can find somewhere we can hide, where I can hide, and where it'll be easy for Shiro to support Saber. Let's find a good spot before Iliashville gets here.
Yeah, we can't stay in this ruin now. As Tosaka says, all that's left is to find a spot and wait for Berserker. But before that... Ooh. Choice. Now, I have this sheet here, which will tell me if it's going to be a bad choice or a good choice. So it's kind of like cheating a little bit. Okay, this choice doesn't really matter. Okay, it's fine. Worried about Saber. Wonder if Saber's really alright. She says she'll have no problems fighting, but isn't it hard on her fighting Berserker when she was so weak before? No. I'm more worried about her noble phantasm.
I'll not be able to maintain my body if I use it.
Saber said that. That means that Saber will disappear the instant she uses that sword. Saber?
Yes, what is it, Shido?
Can you promise me one thing before we fight?
Absolutely not.
Fuck you.
Yes, I do not mind if it's something I can do.
Okay. I don't want you to use your noble phantasm, no matter what situation we end up in. It's a serious matter if we use that on the ground. And I don't want you to disappear even if we can defeat Berserker with it.
Yes, I understand. I do not intend to use a noble fantasy. I do not think I'll be able to defeat Berserker with that amount of magical energy magical energy I have. And more importantly, I will not be able to obtain the Holy Grail if I disappear.
Saber declares.
Wait! Archer! Sorry, I'm catching on.
That makes me happy. Right. You're the same as always. I'm relieved that you're so sickeningly calm.
What's that supposed to mean, Shida?
No, it doesn't mean anything. Let's just go outside. Tosaka will complain at us again if we're late.
You're right. It seems to be Rin's hobby to complain.
Saying such an ominous thing, Saber heads to the exit. Then, Saber's body falls forward as she trips on something.
Oh, come on.
I quickly grab her hand. Come on, watch your feet. Things are scattered around, so you have to watch out. Oh. Oh, whoa. Hey. Saber is blushing awkwardly. Saber? What? Is something wrong?
No. It's not that. But if you were holding my hand...
Saber blushes even more.
I blued.
Her figure looks like me from earlier. Oh. Blush too. Her hand in mine. I vividly recall Saber's sensations and pull away quickly. Unable to say anything, we just stand there.
Awkward.
Let's go outside. We have to go or we won't have much time.
That is right. Let us hurry. Shida.
We start to go out with that forced conversation. Once we go outside, we won't return here. I look back at the ruin for the last time and head to the battlefield.
I miss you my first time I had sex. Please.
We reach an open clearing in the forest. The sun is rising and the forest is darkened by the morning mist. Compared to the inside of the dense forest, this place has an open view. Tosaka? This place is okay, right?
Yeah, it meets several conditions. But I don't know about the view being so open. There aren't any escape routes for you or Saber.
Huh. She's such a perfectionist considering even the escape routes.
Chewing, hold on.
You're okay.
Let's look for another place. We should have time.
Tosaka re-enters the forest. But Saber stares in the distance and doesn't move.
Saber? What are you doing? If we don't hurry, Iliashville will.
I feel a chill. I can't forget it since I felt it once already. I can't even see him nor feel his presence. But this pressure on my body must be because of him. Holy shit, everything's blue. Sans Undertale.
You guys talk to me like you Sans Undertale, I'll talk to you.
Who is this talking?
That's Amumu, no?
Yeah, probably.
Found you.
A girl's voice echoes through the forest, yep. Beyond the mist.
Gee.
From inside. It's Sans.
Sorry,
It's Sans.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Sans Undertale.
He just walks out and gives you a handshake, makes the farting noise. Fucking whoopee cushion. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was good.
From inside the forest far away, something black comes straight for us.
Hold on. I'll be there to kill you soon.
Is it because we're in a clearing under the open sky? I feel like Ilya is talking to us while looking down from the sky.
She's found Shiro already. This is bad. This place is too open. Whoa, how fast are they going? Won't even take them 2 minutes to get here. Hey, why are you two so relaxed? I'm telling you, this place is bad. We have to go somewhere else.
Tosaka takes my hand, but we won't make it. This place is fine, Tosaka. We're lucky we're able to fight. We're able to fight with just 3 of us together, so we can't wish for more.
Idiots! I'm telling you, it's no good. There's too much space here. Saber can't stop Berserker by herself, and you'll be in his range no matter how far away you are.
I know you're worried about me, but everyone's in danger now. Besides, there's no escape now, right?
That's true, but...
It's fine with you too, right, Saber? We'll take Berserker on here. Saber nods quietly.
Jeez, fine! I'll be pissed off if you die too easily.
She must have agreed as she disappeared into the fog. Once she goes into action, she's super fast. She gets away from the clearing and goes into a tree, goes up a tree in the forest. They're coming, Saber. Are you ready?
You too. Please not come any closer than you are now, once the fight starts. I'll not let Berserker near you, no matter what.
The fog flickers. From the morning fog, as if a black darkness is seeping out, the mad warrior appears along with a white girl.
I'm surprised. I thought you'd keep running until the very last second. Or have you given up already, Ani-chan?
There's about 40 meters between us and Ilya. We're facing each other on opposite ends of the clearing.
Oh, so Saber's recovered. I see. That's why you stopped running. That's disappointing. It's cute that you think you can win just because of that, but... I'm sorry. Shiro's going to die here.
Her laughter echoes through the forest. Does it irritate her? Saber standing beside me is so worked up that she could attack at any moment.
Jeez, this is boring. Since you've gotten so quiet. Are you scared of dying? That's a waste. If you beg for your lives now, I might consider forgiving you.
Osaka must have finished climbing the tree. If she's going to place herself, it'll be near the center of the clearing. Nobody would notice if she was right where the branches are overlapping. And they should be strong enough to support her as well.
I see. So that's how you're acting. Then... I guess there's no more point in talking. I'll kill you two and Rin. Hold on. Where's Rin, Shiro?
Guess that's what you expect from Berserker's master. She has a complete understanding of what can be overlooked, what can't be. Tosaka isn't here. She left us behind a long time ago.
You guys went your separate ways? Oh yeah. You two would just be a burden to her. She should be able to run away faster by herself.
That's right. She should be out of the forest by now. You won't make it even if you go after her now.
Is that so? This forest is Ainsburn's boundary field. I can tell who enters and who leaves. No one has left the forest since then. Rin is still in the forest, so I can look for her later.
Thank God. If Ilya can only sense the boundaries of the forest, she doesn't know about Tosaka yet. Actually, she completely believed what I said. Ilya is certainly a cold-hearted master. But still, can't that cold-heartedness still be recovered? Ilya, I'll ask you one more time before we fight. Won't you stop being a master and stop this battle?
I can't. This is my grandfather's command. As long as I have Berserker, I'm the master of Einsburn. I have to kill the other masters and bring back the Holy Grail. And besides, I'm the one that should be asking you.
Yeah, you haven't make me say anything. Doom.
Let's see. Let me read it really fast. Okay. Okay. I swear, I'm going to kill this raging titan, and then I'll have one less loose
Hell
end.
yeah.
And besides, I'm the one that should be asking you. I'm the head of Einsburn, so I won't repeat my words. But I can still listen if you're going to give me a different reply.
She has a little hope in her voice. But as long as Saber is beside me, I can't nod to her words. My answer won't change. I'm Saber's master. If you won't stop being a master, I'll defeat Berserker and make you quit. I declare so while looking at Ilya and Berserker. In that instant, the air in the clearing freezes.
I see. Then I'll really kill you. I'll disintegrate you and your conceited thoughts, Shiro.
What? What is that? A pattern is appearing on her face. No, it's not just her face. That thing is all over her body. It's a huge command spell, incomparable to the ones we have.
No more playing around. Go mad, Heracles.
A dead voice. As if to answer it, the giant behind her roars. Do it, Haku. Heard it through Cloyd's mic. Heard it through Haku's. That almost made it better because we're like really far away. A scream that shakes the earth, really now. The giant screams as if going insane, and its every ability increases, it deforms and swells.
Fucking... It can't be. You were just taking his reasoning away? You have not been using his berserker abilities?
It's only natural for Saber to feel a shudder. Even I unable...
Cassie, are we fucked?
Yeah, we might die. Even I, unable to tell how strong a warrior is, can sense that it is not to be messed with.
Go! Kill anything that's near you, Berserker!
Another one, Haku. It's an explosive roar. It roars out, not even a howl now, and the giant jumps in. Saber! A silver light dashes forward in reply. Berserker lands in the center of the clearing. The ground trembles. As if stopping a meteor, Saber attacks Berserker. It is the return of legends. In this forest filled with morning mist, the two shadows clash without ceasing. Berserker is just overwhelming. If his horizontal blows is a whirlwind, his descending blows is a waterfall. If Saber takes such an attack, it would prove fatal even for her. Saber repels such attacks straight on without faltering. Against storm-like blows, she deflects all of them with all her might. If she doesn't, she'll be slashed in half along with her sword. The infinite blows that continue without pause are in fact a blow diverted from all her might. The continuous sound of clashing. Their ranges are different. Their speeds are different. Their strengths remaining are too different. The only thing possible for Saber is to smash her sword into the unavoidable attack and stop her from slashing her by offsetting it with her own blow. Speak metaphorically, Berserker is a broken rock drill. The blade spinning in all directions will mercilessly destroy all that approach. If one reaches out even a little, that's it. One would get entangled in the blade and be shredded into pieces, unable to even run away. A normal human cannot go up against such a thing. If approaching it is fatal, you can only run away. But Saber places herself within the blades and does not retreat. So she will be cut down bit by bit. The swords make sparks, it's only natural for her armor to splinter, bit by bit. She's constantly putting herself in fatal situations. I just hold my breath. In ancient times, the heroes that went up against dragons must have all been like her. They know her well enough that her strengths are different. But still, they bet on the chance of a lifetime. A great violence surpassing human. They defend until the only opening appears, and many warriors died when no such miracle occurred. Their fight is just that. A dazzling battle that takes my eyes away, but it only has one end prepared, with it being Saber's defeat, as she is hurt more by the second. Let's hear it, Haku.
Haku.
The roar shakes the ground. Berserker's whirlwind cuts through the wind and flings back the defending Saber. Saber's armor chips away with every blow as she's hit to the ground. She charges bravely at Berserker without falling to her knees. But she's already at her limits. Saber's breathing wildly and her movements are slowing down to even my eyes. She's not even trying to create an opening in Berserker. Saber will be slashed by him in a few more blows. And my clenched fist is a bow. Shit.
Take a chip and eat it.
Take a potato chip and eat it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be I'll provide back with bow. Come on. I'm gonna be wrong, but come on.
Rawr, bitch, rawr. I'm gonna fuck you up.
I ride back up with the bow.
What's the point?
I'm not gonna go, what's the point? Just cry.
What's the point? No, don't we want all the tigers?
This doesn't lead to an ending, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, not all deaths go to the dojo.
Okay.
What I looked at before him, this choice is an ending. Huh. Wait. Was that me or was that? I don't know. The instant Saber is flung away, I fire at Berserker. Oh, maybe it was me, I don't know. This won't hurt him.
It was you.
But it should at least take the attention off Saber. What? The arrow that hits Berserker's temple does nothing. I can't even get his attention. Of course, what the fuck do you think it was gonna do?
Yeah,
the giant does not block. No, he doesn't even care about my attack.
Rawr, bitch. That's a moo-moo.
Yeah, it is a moo-moo.
That's right, Berserker! Forget about Shiro! We can work on him after we kill Saber!
Ilia's laugh echoes through the forest. Damn it. I can't do anything. Saber's about to collapse in front of me and I can't do anything. Too weak. I can't hurt Berserker no matter what I do. All I'm doing is distracting Saber. Strong blow. Saber repelling that attack has her feet driven to the ground and up to her ankles. The blows are heavy and fast. The axe sword flying above Saber's head comes down. The sword shaves off some of her armor as she flings herself away and breaks the ground. I feel like I'll grind my teeth down. Am I unable to do anything after all? I can't protect Saber nor fight alongside her. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is... Dish. Dish.
Ishy!
This is your cool moment. Back from the dead.
Dishy! It's your moment!
Yes.
Hold on. In that case, at least imagine it. After all, that is the only thing you can do.
Yeah, I said so. Thank you, Dish. Oh, there's more.
You do not need outside enemies. For you, the one you need to fight is one more than your own image.
That's right. What was he saying? It wasn't his usual harassment. Those words held an importance that I need to understand right now. No, saying that... Weren't all of his words a warning that I shouldn't have ignored? Saber's body is flung away. She didn't jump to get away. She took a blow. That storm-like blow landed right on her side. Saber totters. Concentrating strength into her numb fingers, she faces Berserker again, coughing violently. A giant will not miss the opening Saber has finally shown. Don't... My voice won't reach them. It's useless for me to say anything, and it's useless for me to have a bow mimicking archers. Do I still not understand? What I can do? What I should be doing? That's right. What do I need in order to save Saber? A bow won't do. Even a lance won't be able to pierce him. That doesn't mean I should have the same weapon as the enemy. A giant. To defeat that mountain, I'll need a sword. A sharp and glorious sword of the king that will defeat the enemy in one blow. Like that golden sword so suited to her that I saw in my dreams. My head hurts. Bearing my nausea, I still stare at Saber. But ironically, an indescribable discomfort assails me as the more I stare at her about to collapse. Saber and Berserker's movements seem to be in slow motion. Many switches are arranged in a row. Coughing, Saber bends her body in pain for an instant. Berserker smashes down his axe sword with all his might. As if making a line, the firing hammers move in position one by one. It seems like knocking down dominoes. The triggers are pulled all at once. Haku! Saber! Berserker's
What?
Wait, what?
I know.
Berserker's blow smashes Saber away. It's fatal. Saber's body is split through the waist, and her pieces are thrown into the air. No, that's not right. The only thing flung into the air is Saber's armor. Oh, she's naked now. Berserker's only smashed Saber's armor. Saber created an opening to make Berserker take a large swing. And Saber charges in at top speed using all the energy she has left. Thank you. A black hell searches up.
I missed the last one.
What's that?
I missed the last one.
Maybe. It wasn't like a line though. It was just like a voice clip.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys call my name, and I think I said it, but like, I think I was muted.
I don't know. This game's very loud in my ears,
Right.
so sometimes it goes over the Discord volume.
Yeah, I gotcha.
She places both hands on her sword and slashes at Berserker with all her might. There's another one for you.
Right.
I can't believe it. The giant seemed to be rooted to the ground and smashed back a few meters by Saber's blow. And then... That's a Hime.
Get back, Saber!
The true final attack is executed instantly. She must intend to fire from as close as possible. Tosaka jumps down from the branch high above and throws her jewels as she descends.
Not her jewels.
Not her jewels.
You're not Shin! Said shit, it cannot see
Yes. A rain of ice whirls down. In it, 3 giant icicles shaped like spears have enough magical energy concentrating them to blow away a whole mansion.
No! Dodge it! Berserker!
Ilya, who was once watching until now, screams. She must have realized how dangerous that attack is, but it's too late. The spear of ice isn't just falling. As it's fired, it's accelerating to skewer Berserker. There's no way he would be able to dodge it. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a shotgun of ice perfectly coordinated with Saber's desperate attack. It has more than enough magical energy in it to kill Berserker. But... he swings his axe sword through the air. Even as he's pushed back by Saber, he destroys 3 blocks of ice with his quickly readied axe sword. Splashes of blood. Perhaps because he swung with only one arm, the ice isn't completely destroyed and it lacerates his arm. Not only that, the ice refreezes on the giant's arm and stops his movement completely. But still, it only has one of his arms. I think that's Yukimi.
What?
Or Saber, whatever. Saber raises her voice.
What?
It's only natural. Because Berserker's other arm has grabbed Tosaka's body as she's descended onto him. Oh no. Tosaka's face contorts in pain. With Berserker's power, it should be no problem to crush Tosaka. Tosaka! I run. I don't care if I'm only dragging her down. I don't care if I can't do anything. I won't let him crush Tosaka. Saber must not have any power left to stand, but she still lifts her body. Tosaka must be in pain as she reaches out with her face downcast. And then...
Just as I thought.
she smiles and speaks boldly. Everyone gasps. Saber, I even Berserker must have frozen. She's horrible. She knew this was gonna happen, yet never told us about it.
Right.
Berserker puts power into his grip, but it's a second too late.
But you.
Bullets of light are fired. 4 jewels are used. The rapid fire from perfect point-blank range kills the Black Mad Warrior for sure this time. No. It has splendidly perfectly blown away his life.
Master, not a servant.
And you know what? I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger there because it is 12 o'clock.
Wow! Sorry.
I don't want to keep you all up.
No, they're good, but
Keep it on the cliffhanger there.
Actually, I'm
I
getting
know,
into
that's
it,
good.
dude.
So next time,
Yeah, this one's
I was
actually really
scared
good.
for my life. I was scared for my life.
That was
Yeah.
save the R.
I was waiting for him to crush my little body.
Double save.
Yo, double check
Double
that
save.
saved. Yeah, double save.
Perfect.
Double save.
Choke me like you hate me, but you love me.
Rah,
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 rah.
rah. Okay, everyone. What'd you think of that episode? That I guess it is an episode. It's episode 11 technically. But what'd y'all think?
Yeah. Right.
I think this is the most
Dude.
into it.
This is actually, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been paying attention for a while, but they
getting
do a lot of fucking
good.
talking. But this is the first time I was just like,
This is the hype shit.
I was getting invested. I
Yo,
was just like,
It's fucking.
Could
Oh,
you
yeah,
get into it with that
Did we
great
talk about the
sex?
sex scene and all that happened, or did we just forget about that?
What do you mean? It was just a fucking circuit.
Circuits,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just Circuit getting plunged deep inside of Saber.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
bitten up.
Yeah, dude, like fucking.
Just a circuit, bro.
Yeah.
I do have a raid target in mind. It's my friend Yuzu, who is doing an uncapped subathon, 14 hours plus, it seems.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Huh? That was Berserker outside that window.
Yeah. Berserker like looking for everyone. And it's just like rawr.
Well, I will be back on Tuesday to play some more Final Fantasy. Oh, Yuzu's on a beer at back, but I'm still gonna raid them because it is their subathon. And I want to support them.
Oh shit! I forgot. I need to buy emotional damage.
Did that come out?
I think. it's
Really? Didn't know that. Alright, everyone, give Yuzu some love when they come back, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Goodbye!
Bye bye.
Bye.
Babu.
Damn, Cloyd, you had a lot of voice lines in this, Cloyd. Great job.
I work